Okay, well, welcome to episode 3 of building our 2x2 house with the working stuff. I did check something because I was having a little issue. So I did add one more field. That's what I did. That's it. Nothing else. Just one more field. So our food is now growing. And as you notice, you're saying, hey, how can I tell it's a potato field sprouting untended? Well, it's very simple. When your farming skill low, you can't really see anything outside from the field. You can't see anything about it. You can visually see, but you can't really see. You actually have to walk into the field and look down. So when it says untended, you can take your rake, activating it. It changes your things again. You don't want to cultivate it. You don't want to harvest it. You want to farm it. Farming it just kind of clears it of stuff. And this gives it a chance to yield a little more stuff for you. But now, here goes the fun part. We are going, because we're going to need iron or wood to start building the house, we're going to really need iron. And you saw how hard it was for me to get the iron back. So, that's not going to be so much of an option. Oh, and yeah, and I changed out our little horse, who's over there now, with a bigger horse. And we still need to figure out good food. We don't have a whole lot of food, and that's not good. So we're just trying to make stuff. We gotta learn to fish. We gotta learn to do a lot of things. So we open up our journal once again. Tutorials. That's the first step. Tutorials are all done. We have fishing tutorials. We can't really net. We can't really see. Okay. There's netting, spearfishing, and rod and pole fishing. Well, spearfishing's off the table. I just hit N to open up stuff. So I type net, fishing net. We need string of cloth. Well, we gotta grow cotton, and we don't have any cotton, so that's off the table. So fishing's gonna be kind of tough. Oh, yeah, remember what I told you? Clear these by tab. You can just do a quick control tab. See that farming increased to 3. Oh. I can take the pottery bowl out because, well, and I can open, I can take the lump of iron out. What we're just going to do, we're just going to finish that off and just make nothing but nails for right now. Just because, well, I don't think there's anything else we can make that's going to be worth it for us. Make a spear tip, but it's going to be a crappy spear. Eyelets. Candelabra, a chain, wires. We're just going to go ahead and just make a bunch of small nails. Because they're going to be used. I'm just going to we're going to need some large nails. All we're trying to do is get our skill up. Because we know we're going to need some large nails for other things we're going to need to create. But we're not doing so hot. Now stamina's getting low. The nice thing is our smithing's going up. All slowly, but going up. I would like 8 of each, but that ain't gonna happen. Just not. I had a moment of inspiration. I don't know what that always means. I got extra skill. I don't know. As you see, our lump's getting smaller. More damage is going on to the anvil. And we're going to switch back to small nails. We're going to have to make a large anvil soon. There's lockpicks. It's just how you get your skill up. And all these things will be able to be used eventually. Oh, fishing hook. So we can build at least 1 or 2 of those. Okay, so we got a fishing hook. Let's build some eyelets because I think we're going to need those. All this stuff helps my skill. Especially when I finally make them. So fishing rod, fishing pole, 3 eyelets. I only have 2. Fishing pole. Probably need to find string. Probably gonna have to make string. Fishing line, cloth. I got that. Got a hook. Yeah, we're not. String of cloth. Gotta find that. So what else can we make? Chisel, blade, yeah. Or I need one of those. When we start dealing with stone, it can be crappy. That's what we're going to need. Okay, so that's good. Lump that up. And let's continue with our small nails. Try to get we got 7. Working on 8. We got 7. This is all you do. You're just making stuff. We're going to need it. I know ahead of time we're going to need it. So you need the skill going. Okay, we built 8 of those. Large nails. Let's get on that again. No. Large nails. The lump's almost done. Yeah. There, we got 5. We're doing good. Yeah. 6. I think it's 30. Yep. The lump is useless. Okay. So let's go ahead and open our tent. Remember, if you're on a multiplayer server, this tent is not secure. But that's life. Hopefully people would not steal from you. Take these, throw them in the tent. Simple as that. We're going to drop, I'm going to place this on the ground. I always like to turn it. It's just a me thing. Now, so things just tend not to be secure. This isn't a deed. We haven't set up the deed. See, we have a deed, but we have not set it up. You can, if this is going to be your home, you can easily set that up to be your deed. But what are we in the process of making now? We are going to be in the process of going to be making a cart. It's going to suck, and that's just the way it is. So, if we're looking for a large cart, right click on it. Once again, we're going to open up Wurmpedia, and it's a cart. Large cart. Now, large cart, you need to have a 20.1 mine logic, and the quality of the cart needs to be at least 10. Those are 2 things that need to be functional. So, let's go ahead and try to figure this out. I don't even understand. Okay, so we need a small wheel. So small wheels are pretty much a shaft and a small wheel and a small wheel axle, shaft and 2 small wheels. So to build a small wheel, we need planks. We need a total of 3 planks and 2 shafts. So remember, we got these pieces of wood. This is where we go. So we are going to we got 5 logs right now. So we need, what was that again? So we double these. We need this doubled. So it's going to be 3, so we need 6 planks. So let's get to work on the planks. And we are going to add to our crafting window. Voila. And we're going to start crafting. Our skills going up. Right now we're just destroying logs. I'm going to use a lot of planks, so I'm just going to start creating as many planks as I can. 1, that gets my skill up, and 2, it's going to help with that building the house. Created a rare wood plank. I really don't know what this rare stuff is. Once again, you go rare items. Okay. I get those, but maybe just everything. I can sacrifice them. Raw materials. This includes anything crate, dirt planks. So why do we care? I don't know. I'd have to read this whole thing to figure out why I really care. But I don't right now because we're just working on this. And anytime you're looking at your skills, remember we said mind logic? I'm good. So, like items end up under the same thing. So these are both planks. So, yeah, we're just trying to create stuff. Most of the stuff is crap. That's just how it is. Remember, I am. So we got a bunch of wood scraps. So we're gonna take the wood scraps. And what do we remember what we can do with wood scraps? We can slam them together and merge them if we want, or like I'm gonna do, I'm just dropping them on the ground. That log got eaten up. Moving to the next log. Now the reason I'm choosing this particular log versus this log right here is once again weight. The weight of a log is 24, so that will give me the most planks. Every plank, I believe, uses 4. Yep, every plank, when successful, uses 4. But if I fail, that can just eat away at some of my stuff. So, yeah. Part of the problem is that I have a crappy saw. My saw, no, it can't be upgraded. It is what it is. So now, we have 10 planks. We should have had more, but we only have 10. Remember, 24 should give us 6. We have 10, so we fail a few times. Oh wait, our log is 8 still, so we need to create. We failed, but we didn't damage the log, and that's okay. Yeah, almost made something. As long as it fails without damaging, we're okay. Okay. The next thing I want to do is I want to create some shafts. Oh, my saw doesn't do it. Oh, maybe my hatchet does. Hatchet creates beams and kindling. It's your carving knife. That's going to make shaft. And once again, make sure you're not under weapon, under staff. I made so many staffs in the beginning. So we're just going to run this out. I'm going to try to make six of those. Maybe a few more. I'm getting better. Oh, we're just slamming it out. Two types of carts. Small, one that you're going to have to pull. The nice thing about the small cart is the nice thing about the small cart doesn't require anything. And you just got to pull it. It's just you pulling it. It can also be, think of it as a wheelbarrow. That's pretty much how you want to think of it as. It's going to need one for construction. So we're going to start with a small cart. We don't need one for construction. It's helpful for construction because it can be pulled up. If you're pulled up floors, if you I believe it can be pulled up floors to the second floor to help you. I know crates can, but we're not doing crates right now. We're just trying to get our skill up. Okay, so, well, we gotta do wheels anyway. Okay, the wheel. Now, if you know this off the bat, you do not need to use this. I could have immediately just, since I already knew, I could have easily just taken my shafts, put them there, taken my planks, put them there, and said, I want a small wheel. And I click create. I'm doing 3 of 3, but really what I'm doing is trying to create 2, and I will cancel. Okay, so I got a wheel. Now you take this unfinished wheel, put this in, and it's going to tell you what you need. That's 3 different actions, planks and shafts. Now sometimes you got to put a tool here, sometimes not. So now we've added the plank, and now we're going to add more shafts. So in this case, I can't really drag that from there. I have to drag one of these from there. And the first one appears to have been an utter failure. Another utter failure. Now notice the damage happens on the shaft. Because I failed. Boom. Oh, where'd the stuff go? I didn't get it. Oh, there it is, right there. Yes. Now I gotta do that again. Plank. Shaft. Small wheel. Go. I got an unfinished wheel. Note I can sometimes you just click add to crafting window when you right click on unfinished, or you can drag it either way. Now let's say, hey, I want to put that in. Sometimes that allows you. Other times it requires you to go in order or sometimes it requires you to have multiple ones that are going in at the same time. Brick, when you're making stuff out of brick, you often require the stone, the brick, and mortar at a certain amount for it to do its thing. So there you go. Remember, it's been 25 minutes. We have yet to begin work on the house. So now, oh, I accidentally made. Where is this wheel? Oh, this requires planks. I wasn't paying attention, and I made another wheel. That's okay. All this is trying to do is add that plank. As you can see, my carpentry is going up, and that's a good thing. Notice my planks are getting beat up. I'm getting damaged because I suck at what I do. Now I got 2 wheels, but notice what I'm missing. I don't got a shaft for them. The small wheel axle requires a shaft, so we're going to take this log, shove it in there, and the shafts are made with carving knives. Make sure I'm on shaft. I just double clicked on it. That will do whatever's in your queue, and as long as I don't really mess up, I should get 1 shaft out of it, which I did. So now I throw my wheel in, I throw my shaft in, I click that. You can still activate one and right click on the other and choose it from the menu, but that's good on easy things. So let's see what we got. Oh, we want this one. See? Unfinished small wheel axle. That requires another wheel. Boom. And we got a small wheel axle. So, we got cart. We're going to start with a small cart. So I need 2 more shafts. I need 1 more plank. And then I'm going to need my 2 nails. So let's get working. This becomes useless, so it gets placed on the ground. Placing on the ground works perfectly. Just right clicking and saying drop on ground works fine for most things, except for dirt and sand, because that will change once again the ground. Once again, why do I keep saying once again? Blah. Change the ground slope and make level things unlevel. So whenever you're going to do with sand and stuff, you want to do it in pile or placing. You do not want to just do on the ground unless you're looking to terraform. So let's get on with this. Take this. Requires our saw. We're going to make a plank. This is for shipbuilding. So we are now going to create, we need 1 more. So once we hit 6, I can hit cancel. Now we're going to need the carving knife. What's really good is I can also take another tool belt, put the carving knife, and put the saw, and save this tool belt. Then I can just go straight from here, put it in there. There's no reason I can't. So I need 2 shafts. So that's my job. We can drop that on the ground as well, because we're going to be building kind of here. Oh, that's okay. We can use stuff like that. So we take the axle, put that in there. We need a plank. So we're just going to take all the planks, and we're going to say we need, the reason we're not building a large clock, 21%. That's, oh. So we're going to start small, because that's what you do. You always start small. And it's going to work. And then you're like, what just happened? I completed it. Well, because it's an outside item. There's your unfinished cart. So because it gets kind of confusing, I will often right click, move, and then choose place. I'm not allowed to place that. What I can do, can't get behind it. I can right click, move. Remember I talked about having keys that you can hotkey? That's, I'm just holding down the G, and I've got assigned push to my G. Not a really great push, but there you go. So I'm going to get it out of the way. Oh, hitting the wrong key. So I'm just pushing it along. And the reason is I just kind of want to get it out from where I'm going to have that little, just my pile down on the ground. Okay. So I'm just going to push it on out of the way. And you will notice I have pushed it ever so slowly out of the way. So now I can drop my logs on the ground. So I'm going to take the wood scraps. Come on over. We need to flatten another area towards the back of this house. Or the side. The side's probably going to be easier because I need a place to build my forge. Well, or my oven. It really doesn't matter. So I need... Oh, I had small nails on me. I'm just going to drop nails in there. Oh, looks like our food's coming along nicely. Not sure it's going to be great nutrition, but it'll at least give me food. Now, there is an evil way of doing nutrition, same way you do it in some other games, is you die. And then you come back and you hack up your body. Sounds stupid. But now, how do you craft this? It's just like here on the ground. Well, how do I get it in my crafting thing? Yep. So you go ahead and click on it. Now notice you got add to crafting, take, repair. We're just going to add it to the crafting menu. Well, there you go. Unfinished small cart needs 5 planks. Once again, does not matter the order. So, in this particular one, doesn't matter. Some requires the order, very important. Building a house, building walls. Boats require that. Now, some people would start and build the cart first, but yeah. And you just don't have the skill. It's a rare thing. I'll go to 40s, but not much after that. Now I'll show you what you can do with a cart that makes this cart worthwhile. I was able to get a couple more planks in there. I don't know how they're magically being held together, but they are. So once again, yeah, gotta stop that. So you see up here, our stamina's going down. Now notice you don't have a health bar, because you don't. Your health bar, you can only have as much stamina, maximum stamina, as you have health. So when you take damage, a portion of this bar will turn red, and that is the damage you've taken. When this whole thing fills up red, you're dead. So we're going to let that last one finish out. Another pro tip, if you click this, whatever you got in your hand, you're going to throw at the creature you're attacking. Real pain in the butt. I'm letting that go up, and there we go. We're beginning to put the last plank on. Our skill is going up. Okay, I'm going to take the shafts now. The shafts are going in. Nothing went in, so we'll give it another go. But look, our carpentry is now 13. That's good. We're getting it up. And soon we won't be making as many errors, and things will just go straight in. Now we got left is just our small nails. And this is how gameplay works. We got the cart, and the small cart is going to be built. Our food will be pretty close to being done, because it will have been, yeah, pretty close. There's our cart. And now what we can do with the cart is we can open it. We can put the wood scraps in it. We can open this, and we can take all that, and you can drag it straight onto it. But it can only hold so much. This stuff would weigh you down drastically, but we can drag the cart. So now the cart's behind us, and thereby bringing more stuff to where we need it. I would like to kill that cow, but that young calf will be worth more to me Yeah, it will be. So we can actually drag this almost everywhere we go. But so I still got my rake highlighted. I want to make sure, because that's harvest. We want to make sure we rake. And then we'll rake that field. And we're about halfway through. We got a few things. So we're just going to level off here. We need a workplace. So we're going to, even though this is where the house is going to be, we're going to need a workplace. So we're going to start right here. We got to bring this down, I think. So we activate our shovel. Yeah, got to bring it down 8. At least 8. Well, at least 6. So remember, I have dig to pile map. I've queued up my 2 extra ones. And there goes. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's not flat. So, oh, we got here. That is flat. Hold on. That one is flat. That one slopes. So I need to add 2 pieces of dirt. No, that makes no sense because that's flat. If that's flat, then I'm going to have to dig 2 more times right here. Nice that that's flat, but I got to make sure I'm in line with the tile that it's coming from. So now that's flat. That's flat. That's. I think we dig here. Never remember. I'm gonna dig. Yes. 1, 2. And that should make this world nice and flat. So this will be a nice area. And we're gonna go over here. Begin to flatten this area. 8 and 8. 1, 2, 3. Dig to pile is so much nicer than throwing it in your inventory. And your skill, like you can't dig frozen ground. There's so many different things you gotta do, then you just gotta figure out, looking up on the Wurmpedia, figure out how it gets done. Wondering where the stump was. Stump doesn't stop you, it's a visual effect. So, we've got flat, flat, flat. So there's our house area. That would be where our work area is going to be. And now, how do you join piles? Well, very simple. We are going to open this pile. Make sure I can see that pile, and I'm going to drag, just place it in that pile. I can open this pile, turn, drag, and place it in that pile. So we need to make a wood mallet now, so we can plan the house. Even though it's not gonna be built just yet. So campfire. Burned itself out. So let's make the mallet and plan the... Yeah, I don't think I made a mallet. Yeah, let's make the mallet. Because our first step is to plan a house. In order to plan a house, you need a mallet. Why it's not telling me to make a mallet? I don't remember why. Yeah, use a hammer or mallet on a flat tile. So, well, we're going to need to get a mallet. So, N, type in mallet. Mallet requires a mallet head and shaft. Okay. Well, we know how to make a shaft, but how do you make a mallet head? Well, we can use a carving knife and a shaft. Oh, so we need 2 shafts. So first thing I do is I will go to my cart and see what do I have in my cart. I got scraps and I got some logs. So take the lowest weight one. And when it tells you you're not allowed to, it just means you're not close enough. That is all it means. It took us a while to figure that out. It's just one of those little things. And yeah. So once again, I am just building a simple house, little farm, have a little forge, maybe a cooking area. I could double the oven as a forge, and that's fine. I can do that. So maybe I'll just do an oven and a crate rack. Gotta figure out how to gotta go find some cotton. Start growing cotton. We need wemp. Gotta grow wemp. Yeah, it gets really interesting. So we need 2 shafts. So in this case, I'm going to just lower it by 1 and go. There's 1 shaft. 2 shafts. Okay, and the mallet said it took a shaft and the carving knife. So I put that in there. I'm just doing 1 for the mallet head right there. So once again, watch the weight. Always watch weight. Hey, but I still use the shaft. Ah, great. I'll just reuse that shaft. So I grab it, throw it in there. Uh-oh. The shaft and the mallet head contain too little material. Oh, that kind of sucks. I need to find a larger part. So what's happening is, because that's not a full 1, shafts tend to have to be 1 weight. So it can't use the 80% shaft. So a lot of times I'll use that to fuel fire, forges, and other things. I created a mallet. Funny, I already had a mallet. I thought I created a mallet, but I didn't see it. So I'm going to take this birchwood one, throw it in over here. Notice we already got damage on that one, so I'm going to repair that. Now this is the cool thing. So let's look at our logs. None of our logs of proper quality, and I'll show you why. So there's the mallet. It says it needs a log. So I do this, I right click, I go to improve. The log is in too poor shape to improve. It's a 1. I need at least a 3. So I ain't gonna be improving that with these logs. These are crappy logs. So you say, well, what's in here? That's exactly what you say. And we go, well, let's look and see what we got for the logs. Oh, crappy logs. Oh, that's the wrong thing. We're still looking at the wrong thing. Open. We got 7 logs. Oh, cool. We have some good logs. So we're going to take the lowest weight one. Put it in here. I believe you might even be able to work it straight from here. No. put it from here, double activate it, right click, and once again, I'm going to hold down my G key because I know I have it available so I can do a quick mapping. So in case I have to do this again, I can just hit G. So I'm now improving this mallet, and now it needs a pelt. Now the pelt, and in case you don't know, you just, what do I need? I'll throw that in there. I'm on the mallet. Right click and examine. The hammer is with a thick head, is made entirely of wood. Normally use bunk, other wooden things together. It is made of cherry wood. You want to polish the mallet with a pelt to improve it. So now you know you need a pelt. That would take you to Wurmpedia to look it up. But a pelt comes from small animals like thought I heard a snake. I'm not seeing a snake, but I thought I heard a snake. Huh. I want to go to Wurmpedia, look it up, but it comes with small animals like wild cats, dogs, small, not wolves. Wolves give you not a pelt, fur. So that's going to send me off looking for a small animal. Dangerous out there, but that's the way it goes. So now we got our mallet. So I'm going to activate my mallet and going to plant a building. Voila! There's the first part of the building. Right click, plan the building. Now, based upon what you have is how many parts of the building you can plan, but you can only plan one floor at a time until the previous floor is done. So once again, we are going to that's just a phrase I'm going to beat myself up with. So we're just going to keep clicking, and there you go. And since this is going to be our work area, we don't want anything out here. We might want to have a back door, but we're going to have the front door. That's tough, 'cause that's a good drop all of a sudden. But we know this is going to be a wall. Oh, we know this is going to be a wall. So if I right click, with the mallet, we've got to finalize it. Now we finalize it. We've planned a house. Complete the house. So I'm going to build. There's timber and wooden. We're just going to do wooden. We're going to do a wooden wall. See, I need a plank and large nail. Well, we know where the large nails are. They're over here. I'm going to open. And I'm going to grab one large nail. It's going to need more, but this is just so this is to show you how it starts. Open this. There's no plank. We used all the planks? Yeah, we have. We used all the planks. So open up this, take our really rotten shaft, shove it in there. Our wood scraps, now we're shoving in there. So we're going to make a plank. So we're just going to grab a piece of wood. And remember how you make planks? Open up your crafting window, log, saw. Now notice you can put whatever in your crafting window and still have something else activated. And sometimes that's what you got to do. I'm just going to plow through this. Oh, didn't select anything. Plow through this, make this log into complete planks. All we're doing is just cutting through this log. So, log's done. Remember, we can just click and drag. Once it's highlighted, drop it. We got 6 planks and a large nail. So now I'll go over to here. The mallet is still chosen. I am thirsty. Yes, I am. We'll deal with that in a little bit. So we're going to build a wooden wall. So let's step back and see what we've done. Nothing. Yeah, pretty much. But at least it's going to say this is a missing wall, and this is a wall plan. So you right click on it and you add the crafting window. Now that's something you can do, and then we can take our planks, throw our planks in, and build it. No problem. Pretty dang simple. We got our mallet. No, shovel doesn't matter. We have a mallet in our inventory. But this is a longer way of doing it. But we'll show you. We'll just go ahead and hit continue. And it says, oh, I can't use the hatchet. Activate the tool. I can't use that. What? Drag the tool. See, now tool on the unfinished wooden wall, and I can now begin to throw planks in. That is one way of doing it. Now the easier way that I prefer, very simple. Very, very simple. Is so notice, I don't know how I'm nailing these planks in. Voila, I've added planks. But the easier way is, so I've activated another tool, clicked on it. Oh, I don't know. Double click on my mallet. There's this new action. It says continue. As long as I have the items needed, I can just hit 3 and it will just continue. And then if I hit it 2 other times, it fills up my whole queue. And that's just how it goes. It's very simple. And the reason I went with wood is it's one of the simpler ways to get it going. So you'd run over, open, stare off in the sun. I will take these crappy logs, and now remember I have more logs in the cart. And now notice, see how slow I'm walking? I think I'm going to raise the ground. Maybe level it off and then slope down into the water. Or slope down to a tier. This is slow. But that's why you have the cart, because you're going to walk your normal speed for the most part. And that's a good thing. So, look how good we're at getting at making planks. 73. Or 75. It's not shabby. Went to make a boat right now? 20%. I wanted these to be only a half hour. But, yeah, it wasn't working out that way. I just want to show you what a wall looks like. Now notice what, here's an interesting thing it's doing. It's just kind of going through each set of logs, taking some here and there, and I believe it's going to take something from the other one. Oh, and this is what we do. We're going to be getting hungry. Once again, we got thirsty. Still thirsty. Once again, we have the thirst icon on. Yeah, my PTSD gets upset when I do repetitive statements. It frustrates me. When I start to get frustrated, then PTSD crops its ugly little head. Oh, we're at 9 planks. 10 planks. A bunch of wooden scrap. Scrap is good for making kindling and burning. Oh, you know what we don't have? We don't have stamina, so we're going to just cancel. Let our stamina come up. Now, no, it's going slow. Like, oh, how dare it go so slow? So, oh, wrong key. There we go. I'm going to drop those on the ground. I am going to drop those on the ground. And I'm going to drop those on the ground. Okay, I can now whee, run to the water close by. Now my stamina is going to go back up, which is a good thing. And I'm going to grab my logs, I'm going to grab my planks, open up, take my logs, throw them in there, and just begin creating again. My food's going down. Now look, saw's getting better, carpentry's getting better. Eventually my chopping down trees is going to get better. And we get 1, 2, 3, and then after that we're going to have 3, 4? Yeah, 4. 4 is going to be left. So, last log. And the last log we will finally get into a plank. Now we had crappy wood, So we got crappy planks. But that's okay. It right now is a wall. So I'm going to close that, close down the pile, click on the wall, and hit 3 times. And I'm just going to add to this wall. And each wall takes 2 nails. Oh, no. Each wall takes, large nail and 20 planks. I don't know how that large nail goes through all that stuff. But I gotta do I gotta do walls. And all we're going to do is have like one window. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at other things, being stupid. And we keep adding to the walls. That's what we do. So, just keep adding them. I notice it's going pretty good. Oh, I'm going to have to cancel. Now, to cancel things when you don't have a crafting window is hitting escape. Let's get our stamina back up. We're getting pretty close. Maybe about 5 more. At any point, you can put the item into your crafting window. We can add that to our crafting window as soon as we're done. Now, if you don't stack things right, you can always, as I say, add it to the crafting window, which we'll do after this. So we see we have 4 more planks to put in. But normally I would carry the exact number of planks and the nail just to do it, or I'll just load up and just keep doing it until it's done. Since I'm probably not going to fail, this should be all there is. And now I will have 1 wall. 1 wall. That's it. 1 wall. Here it comes. There you go. 1 wall. I still have 10 planks. I'll drop that on the ground. I'll run over here. I'm going to take... It's too heavy. Can't do that. I believe I need a large nail. I gotta go deal with that. Yeah, we're going to make this our door. So I'm going to build. The reason I can build, my mallet is active. Wooden. I could do a double door, or I could do a door. Double doors are nice, but I'm just going to do a door. I could do it because I have my nail and a plank. I knew that's what it required to start because it should be the same as a wall. Then if I go here, add it to the crafting, requires the same thing. So open. take our large nails. Crawl back. Okay, that's our door. Probably put our window. No, our window gonna be no. Window should be here or here. Oh, we're gonna right click, build, wooden. We can put a wide window right here. Gives a good view. And we're going to just build a wall here. All I'm doing is getting everything started because we can. It's just something we got to get done. That's a wall. And pretty much everything else is going to be a wooden wall. Wooden wall. Not a whole lot of windows in this place, but most of the walls are going to be blocked by a bunch of stuff. Wooden wall. And build a wooden wall. I can't because I don't have nails. But what I can do is just go ahead and just start adding my 4 planks that I got left to the wall. That's all you do. Stone building's a little more complicated because it requires mortar and bricks. So you got to go mine stone, make bricks, then go find sand and clay to make mortar. Then you can combine the bricks with the mortar and create the wall, but you also think you need a trowel. And now we're completely out of wood planks. That's it. Quality 1. That's an excellent door. So we're just going to do these real quick. Check our field real quick. The reason we're not being able to see anything because the mallets of no use to us. Ropes of no use to us. But a rope would at least allow us to look. It's ripe and untended. So we have this, so we activate our rake. The reason we do that is so we can do one last farming before we harvest. And then we'll harvest right after we do the farming. We got 2 potatoes. Well, we doubled our potatoes. Mostly because, well, that's just how it is. What are we going to get for cabbages? 2 cabbages. Well, we'll just go ahead and begin replanting the potatoes. And, activate them. So. Activate. So. Queue up things you need to do. And sometimes I'm in the wrong one. That's no big deal. When it says it must be loosened before, it's because, well, that's how it is. So, there we go. And our fire pit has turned to ash. So we're going to take, ash is useful for making lye, and useful for that type of stuff. Still don't have a lot of food, but hey, we're getting there. Notice how the rice is beginning to rot. Rosemary's beginning to rot. We're going to have to deal with that. So, this episode's over. We got to start on our house. We're going to try to finish off the house so we can tend the garden, getting food. We're going to level off. Not level off, kind of put a gentle slope down here, and then make this area flatter so we can garden. This area will be the walkway down. I saw a fish. Yeah, there's fishes here. I can't do anything about it if I don't have a spear. We're gonna just have to solve our I can speak, honest. Solve our food problem shortly, and yeah, pretty much that's it. Build our oven. I think I'll put our oven right here. I could put the oven here and put a crate rack right there and start loading crates. It'd be our little, yeah, we can do that. Got this place flat. I could raise that, raise this, and then just put the garden right here. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. So there you have it. Always replant after you take. It's the only way to get better. My farming skills are 5. Every time you're able to do some form of farming, you have a chance of it going up. And remember, when we started, we were nothing, and we're already at digging 20, wood cutting 10, carpentry 17. So I will talk to you later. Bye.